Your day is going to get better. Honey, say it along with me. My day is getting better because my perception is getting better. My day is getting better because my perception is getting better. Keep on saying it. My day is getting better because my perception is getting better. My day is getting better because my perception is getting better. Keep on saying it. My day is getting better because my perception is getting better. My day is getting better because my perception is getting better. My day is so amazing. Okay. Day is amazing. Today is so amazing. Life is amazing. My life is so amazing. Okay. Even if, okay, you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Even if you are going through certain things, I'm here to tell you, honey, that your day and your life, okay, it is phenomenal. Oftentimes we are looking at our lives from with these eyes, okay, which only see a very small. It's like you looking, but you're not actually seeing. Okay, you need to start looking from this eye. Okay, from your pineal gland. Okay, your first eye. Okay, that they say third eye. Listen, I'm on here because of this. Okay. Now my phone is operating at 8%. I don't know why my video is lagging. Wait. I don't know why it's lagging. I don't know. It'll fix itself. Okay, so anywho, I'm on here because of this. To the person that's out there, okay, and you may have some stuff on your credit report. Now, lately you guys have been hearing me talk a lot about this when it comes to what is on your credit report. Okay, how there are, I guarantee you, some inaccuracies that's on there. Okay, also, if you have anything on your credit report, okay, that is pretty much pertaining to a medical bill. Okay, it could be something from the hospital, it can be something from the doctor's office. Okay, it could be something from, maybe you got plastic surgery, maybe a dentist's office or whatever it is like that. Now, if it is on your credit report, honey, there is a violation of HIPAA. Okay. HIPAA is pretty much 1 second, family. You know what's crazy? Because I said this before. I said I didn't think when I started this whole journey, I never visioned myself even talking about consumer law. Okay, when I first started this journey, I didn't know what I know now. Also in life, what you have to understand before we start talking about the HIPAA, also in life, what you have to understand is source is going to tell you to do certain things. Okay, perhaps it is, you could be, for instance, when I first started this journey, far as me making these videos, my whole perception at the time was, I didn't know exactly what to make the videos on, but because I was doing things in my life already when it came to health, making smoothies, okay, when it came, basically just nutrition, and also inspirational speeches, okay. Everything that you guys see me talk about is because I'm doing it. Okay. But when I first started, I didn't have a clue what my videos was going to be about. The universe just said for me to make videos and to get the people out the matrix. I didn't know at first, like, because sometimes when you hear stuff, you're like, did I hear that? Right. And then I used to feel certain type of way. Like I didn't even want to say that because, people may say, get people out the matrix, like, really, right? And so at first I would, I wouldn't really say that. I just, oh, well, I was told to do, videos and stuff. And I didn't know what the videos was going to be about. Okay. But since I am a dope ass creator, okay, I just did exactly what I was doing when the cameras was off. Okay, only thing different was I just, at this time, I turned the camera on. Okay, and so from me growing, okay, it led me to different avenues in my life. And now, right now, I'm in a point of my life where, as though I'm learning about consumer law. Now, when you may get synchronicities, okay, and the synchronicities, it could be, numbers. You can hear people talking certain things and stuff like that, and it can be something that you already felt. Or sometimes you may be like, well, I don't know if I'm good enough for this, right, honey? I am here to tell you, you are. Okay, you are good enough for this. Okay, it's a reason why the universe have you doing what you doing. Okay, and it's not going to put you, it's not going to, like, push you out there and just leave you. Okay, people will come, and the people that are supposed to walk along with you on your journey, honey, they will come. The people, the information that you are supposed to see, it will come. The information that you feel like you need more or clarity, whatever it is like that, honey, it will come. I guarantee you it will come, because it will. Okay, you just have to know that it is coming, and the universe or source is always on your side. All right. So pretty much. Okay, so HIPAA. Okay. HIPAA is Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Okay. It was first written in 1996. It is to protect your privacy, okay, and your medical records from third parties. Okay. That is pretty much what HIPAA is about. So, like I said, you may have work done, or you may have went to the doctor, and this is, I really want the person that's out there that's meant to see this video. I know this video is going to find you, because I just know that the universe is so amazing and dope like that. Okay. But if you are a person, because I know when you get bills, right? First of all, the bills are already paid for. Okay. Whenever you give the company your social and stuff like that, the bills are already paid for. Hey, Tracy, peace to your baby, peace to your, peace to your. The stuff is paid for already, because what they did was they used your social, okay, and pretty much you gave that company value, okay, on the application, since it has your information, your social and stuff like that, and your principal's name, which is the all caps name, is the, some say straw man, is the corporation, is the fictitious you, okay. And so when you signed it at the bottom, you pretty much signed it. It was the agent. It was you, the human self. It's like the agent is the lawyer, okay, of this corporation. Think of it like that. So when you went to, so soon as you put the application and gave it to them, okay, they take their application and they go to who takes it? So the trustee, okay, takes their application and goes to the Federal Reserve, okay? The Federal Reserve Bank, okay, is 12. And what they do is they collect those notes on behalf of their application. So whatever the amount was for their application, they get paid for that. So get into it. So when you go to a doctor's office, okay, or the hospital or whatever it is like that, and then maybe perhaps like you couldn't pay the bill, okay, which the bill is paid for anyway. But anyway, say for instance you like, oh my goodness, I can't pay that bill. That bill, it's so expensive, and my daughter or my son needed treatment or whatever it is. Then I got this high ass bill. If it's on your credit report, listen to me. It is a violation of HIPAA. Okay, you can look HIPAA up. Okay, it's HIPAA. Okay, HIPAA. Okay, it is a violation. If you have anything pertaining to doctors or anything like that that is on your credit report, The furniture, okay, the furniture is the doctor's office or the hospital or whatever it is. They are in violation because it should not be on your credit report. Listen to me, it should not be on your credit report. Okay, so if you have that on your credit report, this is no legal advice. I'm no doctor or never worked in a doctor office or anything like that. But I do know it's a damn violation. Okay. So a few years ago, right? 1 second. Let me just turn my camera around. So I know somebody probably like a few years ago. So everything have a full circle in this here universe. Okay. And sometimes you tend to be introduced to some information, but don't know exactly why you was introduced to that information, or don't know that that information is pretty much is going to assist you along your journey. Okay, so a few years ago, I had received, no, I went on my credit report, and I was taking this class with, what is it? Credit, Road to Credit 750. The young lady who teaches that class is so amazing. Okay, and I didn't know at that time too much about. I didn't hardly know anything about consumer law. Okay, hardly anything. And so I remember she was teaching this class and stuff like that. And I remember she was talking about HIPAA. And she was pretty much saying, like, if you have HIPAA on your credit report, is a violation, right? And so the company, the furniture, it was this doctor office who pretty much had sent this information, this bill, allegedly this debt, to TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And so when I went on my credit report, because the lady was saying, go on your credit report, see, if HIPAA is, if they violate in HIPAA laws or whatever it is. So I went on there on my credit report, and I seen that it was medical bills on there. So I say, okay, all right. When you inform yourself or when you invest in yourself, okay, you are going to be able to change your life, okay? Information change your situation, but knowledge, okay, and wisdom, apply wisdom. Wisdom is you actually doing the thing. Okay, wisdom is you knowing this and then you actually applying it to your life. Okay, anybody could read something and then, just like, all right, well, or anybody could hear somebody else say it. But if you don't do no research or anything like that, okay, and do your own due diligence, then it's like, oh my goodness. Okay, so do your own due diligence. But this is what I pretty much sent the company, the furniture. And I sent this to Experian and TransUnion and Equifax. Basically just stating that, I recently obtained a copy of my credit report and you are currently reporting debt to my credit report and as allowed under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. I'm requesting that you allow me to validate the alleged debt. Please provide me with a breakdown of all charges, dates, or services and procedures given, including fees associated. Okay. Additionally, I am allowed under the HIPAA law, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996 to protect my privacy and medical records from third parties. I do not recall, okay, because before these companies, these agencies, okay, the three agencies, before they are to report stuff that's on your credit report, you are to give them information. Now, I mean, you're supposed to give them the consent to do so. Now, I know we have not been programmed to do that. We have been told that whatever they put on the credit report, that's pretty much law. Okay, we have been told that the credit agencies or credit bureaus, when they not even with the government. Okay, so pretty much I just sent this in. Okay, so the thing about this is, and then, it goes down validation of debt and HIPAA authorization. Okay. Please send the information to my mailing address listed above. So what I put here is, my name here and then my address. And then, Experian. Now I know if you go on Google and you type in Experian address, Experian will come up with the P.O. box, okay? But if you go on Better Business Bureau, um, you will type in Experian and this address will come up, okay? This address that is here, okay? This is where an actual human is that will actually read the dispute, as opposed to if you send it to the PO box. We know that is a robot that pretty much is a system they use. I think it's called the Oscars, something like that system they pretty much use, and it generates a response basically saying that they verified, they validated the debt, and pretty much you owe it, okay? How about this? So yesterday I started listening, and this is another thing. When you put information out to the universe and you're like, well, I just want to know more about this. People will come into your life, or a video will pop up where as though you're going to learn about this information, okay? So it was a young lady who I started following on TikTok. I don't follow nobody on TikTok, but I followed her because the information that she was given, she was talking about securities. She was talking about consumer law. She was talking about contract law. So many things she was talking about pertaining to us, the consumers, us, the creditors. Okay, now I know we have been programmed that we are borrowers, but honey, the banks are the borrowers according to 12 USC 1431. Okay, the banks are the borrowers. So anywho, right here, I just put the address, then put my last four of the social security number, and then, just pretty much type up this letter, and I pretty much just sent this to Experian, and Experian, I guess they sent it to the company, or maybe I sent it to the company. No, I think I sent it to the company too. And so this is what the company had did. I'm gonna show you guys something. 1 second. One second, family. I had the papers early out when I was on TikTok. Okay. All right. So this is the letter that the company has sent me back. Okay. And this is from, okay. 1 second. So, a few years ago, okay, I was in an accident. I had failed, okay, and I had hurt my neck and my back, okay. And so I started going to the doctor and getting anesthesia and getting injections like in my back and in my neck, okay. So the company, they had went, first of all, it was supposed to be from the lawsuit, it was supposed to go to, I guess, to pay this alleged debt or whatever, it was like that, right? So anywho, the letter that you guys seen me show you, the HIPAA violation and me sending to Experian, okay, this is what the company, the actual furnisher, okay, so the furnisher is like AT&T, is going to be the actual person that you did the business with, okay. So right here, okay, you see we have concluded, because I basically was like, y'all in violation of HIPAA, and they said we have concluded our investigation in response to your letter of dispute pursuant to 15 USC 1681S-2 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and have ceased collection efforts on this account. Okay, just stop. Okay, we will send this request to the credit reporting agencies to this account. We will send a request to the credit reporting agencies to have this account deleted from your credit report. This request may take 30 days or longer to be reflected on your credit report. Okay. Should you have any questions regarding this account, please feel free to contact us at the number listed below, to helping you resolve this matter. Okay. Now, that is actually a lawsuit because they're not supposed to be reporting that stuff on your credit report, and they did not get your permission to do so. Okay, that's one. And then two is another company, okay, that I sent the same information to, and what they tend to have did was basically send me a contract, send me information back, but honey, is somebody else's information. Somebody else's information. I don't know if they just mistaken, put the names different. I don't know. Okay, and this is that letter. 1 second. Okay. So this was 1 second. Okay. So this was the letter that they had sent me. All right. Let me just see. 1 second. So basically they was like, oh, well, we received your complaint and this is the actual, this is pretty much the contract. Okay. But last time I checked, my damn name is not Keisha. Okay. My name is not goddamn Keisha Bryant. Okay, so even when in a sense of that, like you could be like, oh, well, that's not my first name or that's not my, honey, it's still wrong. Okay, it's still wrong and it's still a goddamn violation. Okay, it's still wrong and it's still a darn violation. Okay, of HIPAA. Okay, so I wanted to do this video because I know if somebody is out there and they like, oh my goodness, these medical bills, you may feel like it's going to take you forever to pay those medical bills or whatever it is like that. But if it's on your credit report, honey, it is a violation of HIPAA. Okay. And just because we've been doing certain things for so long and allowing certain things to go on, that does not make it right. That does not mean it's right. And just because, these companies are doing this, it does not mean it's right. It does. And oftentimes what tends to happen is sometimes these companies, they see like if you know your rights. And if you don't know your rights, they're going to be putting all this stuff on your credit report. Okay. And not that the credit report is, but they're going to be putting this stuff on your credit report. And then it's like so many darn violations. So the young lady who I was talking about earlier, her name is Rebecca Simone. Okay. And she's on TikTok. And her, oh my goodness, man, I was up until like after 4 o'clock this morning. Okay. Watching her videos, doing research, reading stuff, reading laws, reading USC's, the stuff that she have on her page pertaining to consumer law, pertaining to securities, pertaining to contract law. It was really, really intriguing, and how you can think like, oh, well, I know this, but what you think is absolutely wrong. Okay, because this is the way. No, So that's why I say I know nothing about nothing. Because what I could think that I know, this shit could be yellows. It could be so goddamn wrong. Okay? Well, it can be an error. And this is how you know if what you feel as though if it's an error or not. When you keep on getting things from life, When life keeps showing you stuff and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't like how my life is going. I don't like how my life is turning out. Then that means that most likely you are going against the laws of this here universe. And being not knowing law, or these people say, well, we didn't know, or whatever it is, like that still don't. Ignorance of law does not does not just, it's like, oh well, because you didn't know the law, whatever it is okay. No, that's not okay. Okay, that is not okay. And so when you go over your, I advise you guys, heard me say this the other day too. Go over your credit report. Go over your credit report. I advise you to go over your credit report. And if your score is a certain type of way, honey, that is okay. Because let me tell you something. It's most likely stuff on your credit report that's goddamn wrong anyway. Some inaccuracies somewhere. Okay. And when you go on your credit report, okay, and you see that there's some inaccuracies, okay, what you're going to do is, what I did was I had went to the CFPB, okay, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. You click this, okay, you could read the policies, the rules, just pretty much educate yourself. Consumer education right here, okay. Now, when you see that you have inaccuracies, because I could almost guarantee you do, on your credit report, you're going to go here, you're going to submit a complaint. And pretty much the complaint is going to say, I see inaccuracies. It's going to walk you through the whole thing, okay? Right here where it says submit a complaint. Okay, Philip. I appreciate that. Yeah, because you know what? When we start knowing this information, okay, it is really about knowing that this could possibly help somebody on a journey of life, okay? Because when you apply into this stuff, which you already approved, okay, when you put your name on the application, but when you apply into these things and they telling you, oh no, you don't qualify, or because of your credit score and stuff like that, it is because of the stuff that they have on there. Okay, so and when they do verification, how about they not even supposed to, when credit union, when Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, they tell you that they verified it, they not even supposed to go to the furnishers. How about that? They not supposed to go to AT&T to validate. You know who they supposed to go to? And I found this out last night. And it's on the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. It states they supposed to go to friends and family and people you work with and ask them questions. Like, I know. When I heard this, I said, what? They supposed to go to your neighbors to ask you, are you making your payments? And they don't even do that. And so the girl, Rebecca Simone, she was actually on the phone with TransUnion. And she was telling them, like, you guys know y'all in violation, right? Y'all breaking federal law. You're not supposed to go to the furniture companies to ask them, to verify the debt with them. You're supposed to go to friends, family, my neighbors, co-workers and stuff like that. You're not supposed to go to the furniture. But you know what it's about? Is about, is pretty much about money, okay? So right here, you are going to log in. You're going to first, if you don't have one second, honey, 1 second. Let me just make sure that I ain't got no important info on here. 1 second. Let me see. Okay. So these are the companies, these are the complaints that I had put in. Okay. And then you see, Equifax, okay, Experian, credit reporting agency, TransUnion, JP Morgan Chase, okay, Experian again, credit reporting again, Equifax and Experian again, Midland Credit Management, Midland Collections, okay, so basically when you go through your credit report, you are, and this one they closed, T-Mobile. And I think Midland they closed too. But they still have some time. Experience still have time to rectify the problem. Okay. But when you go here, you are going to put the complaints in. Okay. If you see that a number is wrong, if you see that on TransUnion the account, maybe you had an account with AT&T, right? And on TransUnion it says that the account is closed. Okay. Why is it still on your report? Or it says that it's charged off. When it's charged off, that means that the company had received the money from their account. They did a 1099A. Okay, which majority of the times they do it right. They supposed to give you the 1099A right then and there, which is oh gosh, what is it? A cancellation of debt. Okay. And so, yeah, so you're going to go here, you're going to put whatever it is you dispute in, that they put in inaccuracies on your report, whatever, and then you're going to go from there. Okay. So I hope this helps somebody out there. Okay. But do understand and get that, honey, you hold the ultimate power. Okay. You hold the ultimate power. The power is in your hands. I know it may have seemed like it was the other way around. Okay. You may have been thinking that the banks was the creditors and you was the goddamn borrower. Okay. You may have been thinking it, but it's actually the opposite. It's actually the other way around. And people will argue you down and say, no, that's not true. You're not the creditor. You the borrower. But they didn't read 12 USC 1431, where it states that the banks are borrowers, where it states that the banks are to pay the interest. They didn't read Bill of Rights, where it states the only way to pay a bill is with interest. And who pays the bill? Who pays the interest? The banks. According to 12 USC 1431. That's what federal law says. Okay. And so, it's really about us just, really coming together. Okay. Really coming together and understanding that, is it Santasia? Honey, I'll butcher your name. Well, peace to you, baby. Peace to you. Santasia. Okay. All right. And yeah, so go on the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and see, but first go to your credit report. Okay. Cause you'd be so surprised. You up there thinking, you see that goddamn score, that score probably ain't scoring. Their score probably so damn low. You just like, oh my goodness, why? What? You may even not want to look at the damn report, and that's why. That's why is all like all this stuff is like pretty much to discourage you, sorta. But you gotta know your power, honey. I'm telling you, listen. You are way more powerful than you think. You are way more powerful than you think. Okay? All right? And so with that being said, I love you guys. I catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you're rocking out. Make sure you believing in yourself. Make sure you know that you hold the power. The power is within. Understand that you are never by yourself. Your ancestors are with you. Okay? Your spirit guides are guiding you. Okay? Take a few minutes to meditate. Okay? And go within. And know that everything is working out in a greater good. Even if it appears to be a certain type of way. Even if you can't even see that goddamn light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? I guarantee you it's there. I guarantee you it's there. And know that the universe is not working against you. It's working for you. It may appear certain things like, God, why I'm going through this? God damn, why going through this? It's working for you. It's working for you. You remember you said you wanted their house. You remember you said that you wanted your account to be a certain type of way. You remember how you said that abundance is your damn birthright, which it really is. Okay. You remember you said all those things. You remember you said that you wanted a partner that is going to be so loving, so kind, and stuff like that. And now you doing the work on yourself, so you know, because you know and understand that you attract exactly what the hell you are. Okay, so understand that it's working for you. It's working for you. It's working in your favor. Everything is coming together for the greater good of you. Okay, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Make sure you guys share this video. Okay, share the video, because you don't know who else may benefit from hearing this. Okay, especially if they got stuff on there, and I'm no lawyer or anything like that, but honey, I'm just going based upon federal law and what the Fair Credit, what is it, I know the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, okay, and what federal law states. Okay, and yeah, so with that being said, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.